Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whatever your location is, welcome to the channel. And here we go again. Another day, another African Cup of Nations game on television. Get ready and join us. Thank you for watching. Spread the news. Tell your friends. Tell your family. We are here for everybody. Okay? Tell your friend. Come join us. And this is a link for everybody to join just in case. Okay. Good. How everybody's doing this morning? It's still night here. Still struggling to wake up, but it's time. It's about time, right? It's about time to talk football, so you have to sacrifice sleep and come talk to your friends and family here, right? Just made some coffee and it's all good. Now ready to go. Let's do this. Okay, so we have Tunisia and Mali. It's gonna happen in less than an hour. And as you all know, I am not a journalist. I'm just a fan like you. So we're gonna be watching the game together and talking football in general. Okay, talking transfer news, what is happening, who is in, who is out. And yeah, remember the channel is for the people, by the people. Everybody is welcomed, no exception. You are welcomed. Come, bring your banter, and we're gonna fight. Let's do this. Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, PSG, why not Real Madrid, Barcelona? Bring it on. We are here for you. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is to try, while we are waiting for more people to join, because I didn't even schedule this live. I just went boom. So takes time for people to get notice. And if you don't mind liking the video, it's gonna help. Your like is massively appreciated because it's gonna tell other people that we are live. So if you do that 1 second, it's gonna help the channel. And don't forget to subscribe also, and all the good stuff. So what are we gonna do now is to go double check what is happening. Like boom, here we are back in the stadium. Who is ready? So anything else you wanna say, Mr. Football Critic? Do you have like a YouTube channel or something? What are you criticizing?
I don't criticize anything other than Alonso being a snail because he walks instead of running.
Okay.
And also I criticize Hudson-Odoi. I don't know. It's been years. What do you think? We have given Hudson-Odoi a contract and we have not given... Do you know of Charlie Msonda?
Yeah, Charlie Msonda, yeah?
Yeah, the guy wanted to play for free, but Chelsea denied him the contract. So he opted to play for free, but was not given the chance.
Okay, so what is the point? What that has to do with Callum Hudson-Odoi?
My point is that guy Charlie Msonda deserves the contract rather than Hudson-Odoi.
So you would prefer to give Charlie Msonda a contract and let Callum Hudson-Odoi go? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
For me, the guy was more talented compared to Musonda.
Musonda can't stay. Do you know what the injury prone means, right? So you would prefer to sit with somebody on the bench the entire season than use somebody who can at least give you something, right? Is that what you say?
No. You know, Charlie Musonda, yes, he's injury prone, but recently he had come back and he was even ready to play for us during the preseason.
And then what happened during preseason?
During preseason, actually, he got COVID.
Okay.
There was a story about him on YouTube. He got COVID. That was the first thing he did. After getting COVID, when he returned to the training, he says that Peter Cech, there is a phone call that he received from Peter Cech, and from then he knew that he was never going to play again for Chelsea, because they wanted to send him again out on loan, and he did not want that.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. But for me,
for me, the critic that I have on Hudson-Odoi is the games that he has made. He has cost us 3 points, especially against Man United. If you can remember, the first minutes, there was the one against Aston Villa when it was 2-1. When it was 2-1, he had a free chance to score. Against Everton, we drew 1-1. For me, Hudson-Odoi is not good enough. He's just, I don't know.
Yeah, so for you, the solution for people who are not good enough for a certain period of time need to go, right? And what insurance you have that Charlie Musonda was going to be scoring every chance that he gets? Have you seen him play in the senior level?
I saw him at Real Betis.
How many scored? How many games he scored?
Let me check for you.
No, it's not for me. You don't check for me. I know what I'm talking about because I make videos about Charlie Musonda. I've been making videos for 2 years or 3 years, so I know everything. I'm trying just to make a point here by asking you question to answer to your own questions, because you are praising Charlie Musonda, which I praise in my channel every single day. I even talked about the contract and how unjust, because we gave a contract to Van Hinkel, Marcus Van Hinkel, and we didn't give to Charlie Musonda. But I'm trying to make a point that you are making assumption. For you, it's just because it's Musonda is gonna do good, but he never perform in the senior level. At Betis, he didn't score. He had a good season, and injuries started there. So the guy who's been out for 3 years, you assume that Kalim Hudson-Odoi is not good enough because he missed a chance against Man United. It doesn't make sense, but the game already started. We're gonna talk about Kalim Hudson-Odoi back at some point. Farhan, what's going on, brother?
Yes, good, and you?
Yeah, I'm here. I've been here for a while now, and yeah.
Yeah, I thought I might as well just join in and speak about football.
Yeah, what news do you have for us?
So there are some news. Well, earlier on, Lucas Digne, apparently it's all but confirmed to Aston Villa really for £25 million. So I think that's a good deal from Aston Villa. I don't know how they're pulling off these signings, but Gerrard, the intent Gerrard's going into this January transfer window, and Aston Villa board backing Steven Gerrard this transfer window, so we'll have to see what happens. But Philippe Coutinho and Lucas Digne now both look through the door now, so we'll see what else, if they've got anything else. Any other positions that Aston Villa you think might need to work on a bit? They were speaking about a left back position to replace Matt Target, which now they have got Lucas Digne in the court. So do you think there's another place? Because I think Matty Cash, Martinez in goal is fine, Matty Cash is fine, Konsa, Mings is fine. I think it's the midfield. They were targeting Bissouma from Brighton, and I'm pretty sure he's not playing today, is he, from Mali? Or wait, is he?
It's Bissouma from Mali, right? Oh yeah, you just reminded me. Let me check. No, he's not playing. I just checked on the starting 11. He's not on the starting 11. I didn't see if Bissouma there. Yeah. Let me also double check quickly. No, he's not starting. It's 3 minutes into the game, people. Feel free to join us if you want, and also send your questions, and we will try to answer.
Yeah, he's not playing, but I think they were targeting a midfielder because, of course, Steven Gerrard did prefer Nakamba when they came in, but Nakamba's now injured. He was meant to go to AFCON too, but he can't because he got injured. So I think Bissouma might be the next target for Aston Villa. But we'll have to wait and see. Aston Villa really showing, they really are going ambitious, and to get these signings through the door quick and early, so no messing about. And like you said, panic buys and all sorts, and they can lead to flops and all sorts. But also, there was also some rumour that Chris Wood is nearly also on his way to Newcastle, which I think was surprising because I thought Burnley were in a better position there to survive more than Newcastle. But he has. I think the deal has gone through. Maybe it's just of the money Chris Wood is following, because I think it's just of the money. Because I think if I was Chris Wood, I'd stay at Burnley because I think they're in a much better position to stay in the Premier League. Yeah.
I think he doesn't care right now. It's money.
Yeah, it's all about money. And I think there's another news about Antonio Rudiger is coming in talks with Juventus, Manchester City, Tottenham and PSG. As things stand, he will come join one of these four clubs, says Di Marzio. The source is from Di Marzio. So
yeah, I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired of Rudiger. Let him go, and let's just start thinking about the future without Rudiger, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great defender, but if he's going to just strip at the club like that...
Yeah, I just
think either sign a contract, but I don't know, has he come out and said he doesn't want to stay here?
Well, the problem is they are offering him more money somewhere else, and Chelsea kind of have a salary cap now, because if they pay him the money that he's demanding, like 350 a week, it's going to destroy the wage structure at Chelsea. So the club don't want to take that risk because everybody else is going to ask the same kind of money.
Yeah, so, I understand you. So. Also, I think Kingsley Coman from Bayern has extended his contract to 2027.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
also news if anyone's interested in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, just if we can stay fit.
Yeah, he could be deadly at times because he's like, I think he's a good player. It's just he's always injury prone. He always finds himself injured most of the time, and it's like it almost feels like he's literally made out of paper. Like every time he goes down, he's not going back up.
Yeah, I've seen him even get injured by just making a run like out of the blue, and then he collapsed. I'm like, what is going on here with this brother here? So, yeah, I said, but now he's going to continue at Bayern. Let's wait and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So, people, feel free to come talk to us or send your questions. I'm trying to figure out what's going on the screen right now. And we have a FA Cup tonight, but I'm not gonna be there because I'm not gonna do a watch along because I'll be walking.
FA Cup or Carabao Cup?
Carabao Cup. Oh, and the Premier League, probably another game for the Premier League tonight.
Let me check. Yeah, I think Chelsea are playing today. I think for Spurs.
For the Carabao Cup, but I don't know if there is a Premier League game today.
There is Norwich, West Ham v Norwich.
Yeah, that's right.
I think this is a game that's been refixtured or something. I think it was off because of COVID, from a virus. So I think this game had to be rescheduled.
Yeah. That's the way it is. So. Okay, people. So if you are watching, tell us where are you watching from. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And yeah. So Mali got a corner kick right now. Boom. Nope. Nothing happened from that corner kick.
We've got a comment which probably think is controversial. JJ Bridge has said, I don't really agree with recalling Emerson because he's not all that, but I guess we have no choice.
Yeah, Emerson Palmieri.
I think it's more of Thomas Tuchel wants him back. I think it's because if you go and sign a player and you're not going to really get a good wing fullback on loan, so you're going to have to either get a permanent one or you bring back Emerson. And I think if you get a permanent one, then you're going to be overloaded next season. You're going to all in this week because you're going to have Reece James back, Chilwell back. You're going to have Emerson is going to come back too. Then you've got Alonso, and then you've got the extra fullback who you're going to sign this transfer window if it's going to happen. So I think Emerson's the right one, but I just understand why they didn't. What was the benefit of that loan if you weren't going to put it with an option to bring back or something, or at least something like that?
We didn't expect also Ben Chilwell to get that injury though. So it's the lack of planning at Chelsea Football Club. Herbert in the house. Herbert, brother, what's going on?
Yeah, not too bad. It looks like Rudiger will be staying at Chelsea. I was just reading, some credible journalist, Christian Paul, said that Tony Rudiger will be at Chelsea. He would like to stay at Chelsea.
Yeah. I think he'll probably make a move somewhere big when his contract runs out.
Yeah, the contract runs out in less than 5 months though.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna go. We've also got some new news. Dusan Vlahovic to Arsenal is in his final stages. Only thing that can stop it from happening now is last minute bid from another club to turn his head.
Oh, is he in the final stages? Like he's gonna sign for Arsenal?
Yeah, but I don't understand why Arsenal keep pushing for this. But people are saying where's the source from? I can't seem to find any sources, so it could just be false. But again, I think Dusan Vlahovic. I've just seen another tweet. Wants to stay at Chelsea and talks have continued over new contract. His current deal finishes this summer. I'm not sure why Arsenal keep pushing for Vlahovic when Vlahovic continually says he doesn't want to go there. So if his heart's not at the club, then why are you signing a player like him? He's only going to go sometime sooner.
Well, it depends on the money that he's gonna get though. If you triple his wages and you pay his agent very good, he's gonna end up by coming to. And he's still young, like 21 years old. The Premier League is completely different than Italian league. So let's wait and see what's gonna happen with Vlahovic in the Premier League. But Arsenal are looking for another striker. That means
they are.
Aubameyang need to go, right? And also the other guy, Lacazette, is out of contract in summer, so he's gonna be a free agent. And they got the young striker. That's it.
Balogun.
Balogun went on loan, I think, in the Championship. Melbourne,
And then I think we got Nketiah.
Nketiah wanna leave because he wanna play football. So it's gonna be very, very interesting. So Herbert, brother, what's going on in your world? Anything new from Man United?
Yeah, look, obviously the links to Dennis Zakaria are getting hotter and hotter day by day. Apparently United are very interested in him. I'm not sure, would we go for him or not? Because as much as I want to see some signings, not signings, at least one signing at least. I really like to see, a couple of, Deadwood going out.
Yeah.
Mata, Lingard, Henderson, all these lot can go. and obviously lots of people are cooking Rashford on the social media these days, including me. Like, I mean, look, it's a very imbalanced dressing room right now. We have lots of problems going behind the scenes. Paul Scholes has just come out and said that the dressing room at United is poisonous.
Yeah.
So, not really sure what is like, as a United fan, I'm not sure what am I supposed to expect from this season, because I don't think we can win the Champions League. Okay, we have gone through the FA Cup and we have a relatively easier draw with Middlesbrough, but apart from that, I don't think. I mean, even top four, I'm not even really sure, because City and City, Chelsea, and Liverpool are confirmed for me. I don't think that should be a debate. But that fourth place, like Arsenal are going to make signings. Tottenham are going to make signings. Like, what is United going to do? What's their plan? Sticking to the thread throughout the season. I mean, the next game is going to be very interesting, because I saw Ralph Rangnick after the match saying that we got control of the game after Donny came on. Now, if he doesn't start Donny the next game, I'm going to question him a lot, because this is highly, very unprofessional. If you are treating a player who you openly say that he is doing good but is not picking. So lots of lots of chaos. I think chaos is the right word going on in United. Be it tactics, management, players not performing, players having mental breakdowns.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what to expect of United now.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, but I think one thing that I wouldn't agree with necessarily, I don't think Lingard is quite dead wood. I think he still has those potential and the years still in him.
He's 29, mate. What potential are you talking about? He's 29.
But I mean, as in, like, did you not see against West Ham? When at West Ham, he still has that potential to become. It's just Man United don't seem to favour him. Yeah.
That's his level. He's never going to be a first. We are not going to win a Premier League with Lingard as in the first 11. I don't even want to see him on the bench.
But I know. But I think Lingard can have a future at Man United if managers actually want to use him, because I think they prefer. I don't know if Lingard can play there, but I think Deadwood is something like McTominay and Fred, because you're not going to win a league with them either.
No, that's exactly no. Thing is that, say if you're Lingard and you want to get to the England squad, are you willing to sit on the bench till August?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
So in that case, it's a dead good case for us, because I don't think he's gonna want to be starting, on the bench every game. So we need players who are willing to, be on the bench and as well, make competition. And like, I don't know if you guys picked up, there was like this moment in the last match, like they were showing the frame, like Lingard was warming up, and he wasn't even warming up; he was just walking around. Lots of people picked on that. So he does not want to be at the club. And everyone has advised him, run down the contract to get 250, whoever the next club is going to, maybe Newcastle if they stay.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, where was I? But how like patient can you be? I think he's been sitting on the bench for a few years now. I mean, he's never really got into the consistent 11 where he's actually been in the squad for a good run of games. So I mean, I think it's time for him. I think it's time for him to go, but I wouldn't quite say he's dead wood.
I think it's the case with Lingard is very curious, because Oli promised him games this season, but obviously Oli is never, you can't trust his words. And same with Dean Henderson. Both of them were promised games. I'm not sure what Dean Henderson thinks. Like he's not gonna ever displace De Gea, and he's on 110, 120k a week. So it's another poor management. We can't get rid of these players. Jesse is on I think he's on 121, something like. He's also on ridiculous money. So it's very difficult to, we are potentially losing 25 million with Lingard next season, because we are not going to sell him this time.
I know, but then I think that you guys should. I think, wasn't it West Ham? They came in for a bid for him.
Yeah. They came
last
in,
season.
but they were
I don't understand why they didn't accept that, but.
United wanted at least 28 to 30 million after the season he has. You should not forget that United dealings are like this. They don't really care about footballing ability. Like, what is he on social media? Like, he has lots of followers, so how much can a brand you can build off it? That's how they value these players right now. So I think they offer something like 22, 23, and we wanted 29 to 30, 31, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have here Matt Lowe reporting that Tottenham are pushing for Adama Traore loan with obligation to buy. They're asking for option to buy, but apparently Wolves want obligation. So we might be seeing Adama Traore at Tottenham Hotspurs with Antonio Conte very soon. Okay, so in the chat, Cara Rose, been a while. So she said Mo Salah was nothing without Arnold, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, he looked very lost last night. Nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Mo Salah.
I think this was a debate I was having with one of my friends. Like, when you take out players out of that Klopp system, you really can see how, excellent a job Klopp has done. Because this is not just a Trent, this is not just Salah. You take out this Trent guy as well. Like, he's not the same what he is for England, what he is for Liverpool. So look, whenever these comparisons come, Salah versus Hazard, there is only one thing for me. Can Salah win the Premier League by his own self? I don't think so. He can. But Hazard in his prime, say around that 2013-14 time when you had dead players like McTominay and all them, he was carrying you a lot. Especially in the second reign of Jose Mourinho. Or was it? I think it was the second when you won. So, I mean, and he's not he's playing centre forward, isn't he? He's playing centre forward for Egypt as well, and he's not got the feet for a centre forward. He's like a number 9 playing on the wings. That's the kind of a player he is.
Yeah.
So it's quite why did you sell him? What's the why? I mean, I
well,
know
back in the day, first of all, he was very young, 20, 21 years old, and he was so many people ahead of him. I kind of agreed with the loan. I didn't really agree with the selling thing. But it's Mourinho. Mourinho, first of all, don't really trust a lot of youngsters, or you have to be exceptional. You have to defend a lot. And then he pretty much swapped him with somebody called Cuadrado. Cuadrado, who plays for Juventus. And then we brought Cuadrado at Chelsea.
You bought Loic Remy as well, didn't you?
What do you say?
You bought Loic Remy as well from Queen's Park.
Yeah, Loic Remy. That's Mourinho. Mourinho wanna win something. He wanna people who are ready, who can fight for him and all that. So he let Mo Salah go and get Cuadrado. Cuadrado was there for just 1 year. He didn't really adapt to the Premier League. We loaned him to Juventus and with an option to buy and all that. So it's Mourinho, man. If you look at the history of the club with De Bruyne, Lukaku, Mo Salah and other youngsters, they were pretty much killed by Mourinho. Because Mourinho, if you give him a bad attitude, you are out. If you don't defend, you are out. He got rid even of Mata. 2 years in a row, Juan Mata was the best.
Of the year.
Yeah, he won the Champions League after 6 months of joining Chelsea. The second season, best player. 2 seasons in a row, that guy was on top of the world. All of a sudden, Mourinho comes and he was you have to defend. You have to be a centre-back. Exaggerating, but Mourinho pushed him back and back with Oscar. Those players that used to be flair players, they were scoring for fun. Give them freedom to walk or to play football. No, Mourinho don't like that.
Is it? This is that season, right? When you had the blue jersey with the golden stripes and the football.
Say it again.
I'm saying this is that season, right? When you had the blue kit with the golden stripes.
Yeah. That's. So Mourinho have his history of killing. Well, right now he's trying to use youth because he understands that times has changed. But back in the day, he used to be the manager. He's the manager. He decide who is coming in, who is going out. Nobody will ever say no to Mourinho. He was pretty much a god at Chelsea Football Club. And after that, Chelsea decided not to give the power anymore to managers. Like, you are head coach only. You don't decide about who to sell anymore because of those mistakes that he made in the past.
Yep.
So,
Speaking of youth, like I saw your tweet about Broja on the group, and what have you made of him? I know you are very big on the Cobham Academy.
yeah,
Do you
Cobham.
think he has a chance?
Yeah, he has a future because that guy, if he was playing for Dortmund or Monaco or whatever team outside England, right now people were going to be queuing outside with all kind of offers. I think the guy is better than Alexander Isak now is everybody.
What's his style of play like? I haven't watched him.
His style of play is pretty much everything. He got a little bit of Drogba in him. He ticks
every box for Chelsea.
What do you say?
He ticks every box for Chelsea.
Yeah, he ticks every box. He got a little bit of aggressivity like Costa, skills, headers, both feet. That guy is on top of the world. I'm telling you, if he was playing for another team, right now we were going to offer 80 million, we want him. But because he's from the Chelsea Academy, we don't really take it seriously. But
so you are saying he will be another Tammy Abraham.
Another who? Tammy Abraham. Well, I can tell he's only 19 years old almost. So in his age, I think he's better than Tammy Abraham. I can tell you that. For that age, for that young kid to be in that level. So I think we should give him a chance instead of go spend a lot of money on Lukaku, 100 million, and it's a waste of time. Yeah.
Every transfer window, I know you are pretty much saying don't spend, give some people.
Yeah, give some. That's the problem, and you get.
Yeah, I understand that giving them a chance, but what if they don't work out? Then you're stuck until the transfer window.
But that is not the problem. That is not the problem because he's a kid. You didn't pay anything from him. You just trust. You just
yeah,
tried.
But you lose a lot of money because you'll be going down in the table. Because if you don't score goals, you're not going to get anywhere in the table. So if you had stuck with giving them chances and not brought in Lukaku, then.
Well, Lukaku hasn't done anything exceptional.
Massive,
you know, what is the difference? Because we could have kept Tammy Abraham, who was top scorer for 2 seasons. So why not give Tammy Abraham one more season and try to promote another kid? Because I don't see what Lukaku is doing that Tammy wasn't doing. So
I understand.
So that's the problem. So people, it's 25 minutes in my location, still 0-0. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Come join us and give the stream a like. Try to promote this stream as much as we can. And we are here with Herbert and Farhan Talks Football. You made a video earlier on Lucas Digne, right? Here we go.
Yeah.
On the channel, yeah.
Made a little short video. I also uploaded another AFCON video, round 2 predictions.
Okay, yeah.
What you made about Nicodine going to Villa? Obviously Chelsea were linked, but you're disappointed that he's not signing for you guys? Because I think he was a better suitable for you guys than Villa.
Yeah, he was ready.
But I think it would. I don't think it would. Wait. Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
I don't think it would have been a good signing for Chelsea. One, I thought, because look, he fallen out with Benitez, so it was either he stays or goes. There was no loan option, nothing like that. And I think Chelsea were looking for a loan option because if he then goes there, then you've got now a battle between 2 really good left backs in Ben Chilwell and Lucas Digne, which are both first team players. So that's going to be one problem. And then the other problem is then, so him staying there, innit? And if he was on loan, he wouldn't really. Everton wouldn't accept it on loan because one, they want to get rid of him because he's fallen out with Benitez, innit? So he's not going to be in Benitez's plan. So I just thought for Chelsea, they were never going to sign Lucas Digne because Everton were never going to put him on loan. So I just thought, I think for Chelsea, I think because they've had their eyes on Emerson bringing him back for a long time. The left backs are going, and there's not many options. While they're still looking at Emerson to try and bring Emerson back, but I thought, 25 million. I mean, all right, that's all right from Aston Villa. I think that's good business from them.
Yeah, at the beginning, I thought it was a good deal for Chelsea because the problem with ACL injuries is you never know how the player is coming back from it. I have a bad experience about Zuma. If you look at even Van Dijk, until now he's not in the same level as before the ACL injury. So that injury can take Ben Chilwell until probably next season, next year, January or something. So I just wanted to see somebody who can get the job done immediately. And Lucas Digne is in the Premier League. He already, you don't need any adaptation. That's the way I was thinking about the situation. But
yeah,
when I look from another perspective, Emerson also knows the team. And apparently Thomas Tuchel likes him, even though he let him go at third place.
That's what I'm so confused about. If he liked how Emerson plays, I mean,
why did you let him go?
He had a good tournament. He had a good tournament for Italy, so it's not like he wasn't even getting the game time either. He had a good tournament for Italy because I think they got an injury from Spinazzola or something like that. So, I don't understand why they let Emerson
go. So it's just confusing.
It's confusing. I think, why did they hold on to Marcos Alonso if he doesn't even suit Tuchel's style of play? I don't understand this. It doesn't make sense to me at the moment what's going on, but...
Yeah, so... I don't know. I'm not sure that Thomas Tuchel really want him, but I think the board sometimes can impose you, say we don't have that money, we don't want to spend that kind of money. So sometimes it's just like a PR stuff. PR, you have to say something in public, but you don't really mean it. But let's wait and see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right, people. So it's a 30-minute in my location, still 0-0 between Tunisia and Mali. Nothing special is happening.
Nothing special, but I think it's Mali with all the possession, and they basically with all the chances really. They've had a few. I think they've had a few chances, Tunisia, but again, nothing too worrying if you're a Mali fan. And I think team on top so far has probably been Mali. They've been solid at the back as well as being threatening when going forward. So they've defended well, Mali.
Yeah.
I think maybe just something they need to be able to do better is maybe be a bit more compact and close the players down. The Tunisia plays down a bit more quickly.
Yeah.
Because they're allowing time and space, and the midfield is getting lost to Mali's midfield at times. But they end up getting the ball back. I think their midfield is a bit too attacking, shall I say. But they are putting really good tackles in there, Mali, even the attacking players. We're on the attack now.
I agree. Completely agree. Let's wait and see what's going to happen, people. Let's go. In the meantime, checking on a few more news here. So, Armando Broja, according to many sources, Southampton wanted him.
Yeah.
They got some billionaire owners, right? Southampton
I'm not sure.
I think they just got a new owner. Somebody just put some money.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I saw a tweet or something from Sky Sports, but I didn't take too much notice of it.
Yeah, they got some money right now to spend. New owners, and the manager yesterday after the game said that he's gonna tell the new owners to to pay money and to try to sign Armando Broja on permanent for 20 million, which is impossible. Chelsea are not going to let him go. So just a waste of time, but you never know with Chelsea, man. You never know. So many sources been saying that he's on the plan for Chelsea Football Club, so not for sale.
Yeah.
Okay. 33 minutes in my location. Tunisia 0, Mali 0. If you want to join us, you can just click that link on top of the comment chat, and you can come and talk to us. Anyways, let me check. Okay, somebody is injured, people. Somebody from Mali. Oh, that was a foul. Okay, who is... Yeah, it looks like Mohammed. Okay, so another news from Fabrizio Romano here saying like Arsenal will definitely go for a new midfielder.
Yeah.
Arthur has been discussed internally, as reported like days ago, and he's on board. Arteta lists together with two more candidates, but it's not advanced with Juventus yet. Arthur. Oh, Arthur is the guy that moved from Barcelona to Juventus. It was like a kind of swap deal. Arthur with Pjanic and Arthur. Yeah. It was a swap deal. And then Arthur is not even playing now for Juventus. And the other guy, Pjanic, is on loan from Barcelona somewhere in Turkey. So it was a really bad deal. I don't know why they made those kind of that kind of deal, but it was a bad one. It didn't benefit either.
I think I saw also news that Arteta was praising Yuri Tielemans.
But I don't think Leicester City are gonna sell him though.
We're not gonna sell him there, but his contract's running out soon, and we've put a offer on the table, but he just hasn't signed.
Okay. So
we
probably he wanna move.
We could see him go. Yeah, we could see him go.
The problem with Leicester is they always find somebody that will be even better.
Better, yeah, that's the thing.
You know, you sell somebody, you get somebody.
Can we find someone better than Yuri Tielemans? Sure, we can, but
yeah. Tielemans is another level, but you know what I mean. You're gonna always find somebody from RB Salzburg or whatever team.
Yeah.
And then look at how Soyuncu right now is not doing good, but when he replaced Maguire, and then you just asking yourself.
I feel like he's much better than Maguire.
Yeah, still much better than Maguire. That's why.
And to get 80 million of that Maguire deal is crazy. Crazy
amount of money. How much did you pay for Soyuncu?
Soyuncu,
I think it was just like a very, very low fee.
Very small amount, yeah, like
small amount.
5
million.
10 million, but I think it's I'm pretty sure his what's it called? His transfer market now is around 50 million. It's 46 million. He's 25, so he's still pretty young. We bought him from. We bought him for 2.7 million from.
Wow.
SC Freiburg.
Okay, look at that. Freiburg in Germany, right? Freiburg, Germany.
Oh no, we didn't get him for 2.7 million. We got him from 21 million. 21 million.
Yeah, still, if you compare,
that's still a lot. That's still a big profit compared to his market value now is on 50 million. So to get him
80 million on Maguire and then get a bargain. Yeah. So I'm sure.
I think the deal with Harry Maguire, though, that was probably the uplifting of Leicester City, because we're going to invest in a new training ground and everything. And his market right now, Harry Maguire, is only 15, so it's actually decreased.
Yeah.
But he was never, market value was never 80. It was never 80. And it's so surprising how we bought him for 20 million. And we ended up selling him for 87. Yes, it's 87 million euros and 20 million euros we bought him for. And we sold him
good
for
business. And I mean,
million.
you guys, well, first of all, Leicester don't need really money. They don't have to sell their players. They are a rich club. And
we're not that rich, but I think.
Well, in your level, you're not poor either. I mean,
we're not exactly, and that's the thing. We're an average club at the moment, but we're trying to build.
What I'm trying to say is you don't have to sell. Like, you are not obligated.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
You don't have. If you say no, it's no. You can hold on a big name and say no, we're not gonna sell you. That's is the point. So. You managed to sell us chili, Kante also, and drink water as a poison. Drink water, but back when we took drink water, he was a good player. He was one of the best in the Premier League.
Yeah, he was. And now when you look at it with Youri Tielemans, I mean, I don't think he might leave on a free. That's the worrying thing, and. The worrying thing is he's going to leave on a free, and we bought him from Monaco. So of course, on Monaco, he went on loan to Leicester City, and then from Leicester City he made a transfer, permanent. For 45 million. So for him to go for 50, 60 is at least something, but we don't want that. We want more, because he's got a lot of potential, and he's 24. He's young. He still can reach up to those heights here, and he's already showing how good he is.
I'm sure you're gonna get about 70 to 80 million without a doubt.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But I don't think we're gonna do it, because I think his contract runs out. If I quickly put
a couple of seasons left, so if he doesn't want to sign, you have to cash out on him next summer.
We're gonna have
and get the money.
2023. So in the summer it's going to be the last time we sell him, if we're going to sell him, otherwise he's going to leave in January.
Yeah, I see.
So
that is a very tricky situation right there.
So we sell him either we sell him this window, and then the price is still high. We sell him next summer, but then the price is going to decrease, because then there's only one more summer transfer window where he can just leave and he can start talking to clubs from after summer.
Yeah.
So I think we might have to cash in on him. I don't think it's going to happen this summer, this January. So it's going to happen in the summer, but the price is going to decrease. Either he's gonna sign it. We've got to do a miracle to try and get Champions League football to sign it, or we can't. We won't be able to keep you. But again, look, we signed him for. I mean, his market value now gone higher than how much we signed him for. His market value is 60 million, but I think we should at least get 70. So we've just upgraded another player. If you look at James Maddison as well, pretty much all of our players have come into this Leicester squad, with this. Come into this Leicester City squad, like you're not thinking he's going to go straight into that team and absolutely do it, because you're uncertain whether he'll come straight into this team, because they're not players that are well known. They've come out from the blue, innit, so from somewhere else, and I think Leicester City scouts are just too good. Another player who's still young and potential, James Maddison, 25 years old. Market value is around 50 million, which I think should be higher. But we signed him for 25 million from Norwich. Wow. So again, you look at that and then you say, well, we've just doubled his market value. So look, I think Maddison will stay. I think Maddison will probably stay at Leicester. I think he'll stay. I don't see him going anywhere. He's a good player. I honestly think that he should have more starts in the England and get call-ups, because he is one heck of a player, and he always seems to get injured right at the wrong time.
That's the problem with him. If he can stay fit for the entire season, it's gonna be in another level. So, who did you replace Ben Chilwell with?
Luke Thomas.
Luke Thomas. Okay. It was from the academy, or you bought
academy? Yeah, academy. But I think for the first bit, because again, Luke Thomas couldn't play. I think it was I need to see, but another one is Leicester City bought Fofana for 35 million from Saint Etienne.
Saint Etienne.
Within a season, his market values have gone up to around 50, but it shouldn't even be 50. It should be around 60, 70, because he's only 21.
Injury,
He's only 21. So again, potential. He's still got, players can work on him. The coaches can work on him. So I think. For us to buy him for 35 million, and then we can go now. Well, I don't think we're going to sell him because he's a good asset to Leicester City. But I think if we were to sell him, we could easily get at least 60 to 70 million from this player. He's one heck of a player again. He's one heck of a player, and he's a loyal player. He's he focuses just on his football as well. So he's good, and he's made a really good recovery too from his injury. I think it was something to do with his ankle.
Great stuff. So people, we still have like 2 minutes to go until half time, and feel free to join us or ask a question if you have any. And we're still talking about football and watching along. Mali against Tunisia, still 0-0. So far, so good for both teams. Who's gonna score? We don't know. We still wait and see what's gonna happen. All right. So why Leicester City are like not in the same level as last season? What is happening?
I honestly don't know. It's one of those where you literally just can't figure out. But what I was saying to you was about it's more of, I think, like when you come to see of it, and then you think about, okay, well, what has changed in the Leicester City squad from last season? We've just added more players, but then you look at it, who's left? Fuchs, who also played in that left back, and Wes Morgan, and then you thought that they didn't play a vital role last season because they barely played any games, and now look at us this season. So when you come back to it and you really sit down and think, well, was really Fuchs and Wes Morgan that important to our Leicester City squad? I mean, it's arguable that yes, they were, because they braved that calm head, they brought that calm head, that experience, and that leadership. Same with Leeds. I think I don't know, but they're all kind of just there's theories. Like Leeds were good last season, but when you look at the players who's left, okay, well, let's look at Alioski, and then Leeds fans are curious because they thought Alioski wasn't really, he's a good player, but was he really that?
I know what you mean.
Special off the pitch for these players and just for the team leadership. I don't know. So it's one weird one, something behind the scenes, I think. And maybe again, like I was speaking yesterday, it could be the managers just can't handle these players now, because, like you said, when we're watching Nigeria play, Iheanacho, fine finisher, he should be starting for Leicester City, and he was last season in that number 10 at least. Something's happened this season, because clearly he's not even being put in that number 10 role. Never mind even striker, he's not even being put in the number 10 role. So something's happened between the manager and the players, and maybe. So look, there's a lot of theories that could have gone on. But I don't know we didn't have fans last season for majority of it. Could that be the reason? I'm not quite sure. You know.
So yeah, I think that you're gonna pick up in the second half of the season. Like you're gonna get better and better until you finish stronger. You got eliminated from the Europa League, right? Now you are in the Conference League.
Conference League, yeah.
That's also. Do you value that competition?
I mean, we got it. I think the Conference League is right for our level and where we're at right now. I think Europa League. If we are going to challenge to win it, we need a better squad. I'm not saying our squad isn't good enough. It is, but I think Europa League. We all say it. We've got a more chance in the Europa League to win a trophy. So I think you can't be. Okay, Europa League's bigger than Europa Conference League, so we are a little bit upset that we are locked out, but you can't be too upset because now the chances of us winning a trophy is big. It is half time now in the game.
Half time, people. So 0-0, nothing really to comment because
happened. You just look at it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a recruitment we've had because, look. Again, another player like Wilfred Ndidi, we signed him for 17.6 million. And now look at his worth, around 60 million. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So, and then one thing that you're probably going to say, Vestergaard isn't how Leicester City go about their business. It's not, as you can see, Leicester City do invest. They buy these players, unknown players, and then they
make them big stars.
Higher market value now. Vestergaard and Ryan Bertrand aren't the players. Maybe Ryan Bertrand just provides a bit of experience. Yeah. But I just don't think he's. I don't understand why we signed Vestergaard. He's not a signing that Leicester City go about their business. He's not a signing. Look, we signed him for 18 million euros. His market value was only 15. So there we also lost out. I think like you said, it was late on in the transfer window, so I think it was a panic buy because we needed a defender.
We needed somebody for fun.
We needed somebody in, and they didn't look at the player's profile. They just got a player who didn't need to adapt into the Premier League because he already plays in the Premier League, and that's why you should maybe always play it safe and don't do panic buys because you end up wasting this 20 million on players like these when you could have just we didn't look. When you look at it, a Martin Ndidi will find the midfield. You just got to work without it. Vestergaard would have not helped. He hasn't helped in our squad at all, and we just cost 20 million, and his market value will only decrease because he's not going to get the game time at Leicester. It's clear he's not going to get it, so his market value is only going to decrease, and that's why it's frustrating as Leicester fans because their business last summer's window was not normal because they were all panic buys. Ryan Bertrand on a free. I think the only really impressive one was Patson Daka beating Liverpool to it, and I think that's the more impressive one. But I think that was just down to game time, and that was the personal choice from Patson Daka, and it was just Liverpool messing around with it now, and letting it be a bit late. So Leicester went in and got the deal done.
Yeah.
And I think he's a player, but I think he's not more of a player we're gonna let go in the future, and we're gonna get a lot of money out of him. He's a player I think we're gonna keep as a Vardy replacement. So we're not planning on selling him. Players like probably we don't want to sell these players like Ndidi either, but when you see that we're probably gonna end up selling them because they do so much for the team. And I think that's how Leicester City go about their business. Not Vestergaard signing is so unnormal. It's just not natural, and how Leicester City go about their business. So I think that might be another reason why Leicester City haven't been at their best this season.
Yeah. Let's. Do you think with a new acquisition at Newcastle, they might stay in the Premier League?
Wait, who?
Newcastle.
I think it's never impossible. It's never impossible because I think two of these teams, Burnley, Newcastle, or Norwich, two of them are going down because when you look at the Premier League table, you tell me now who are really the teams that are going to go down. When you look at the table, it's so compact in the middle table. You're not going to see Villa going down. You're not going to see Everton going down. Up to 16th. You know, Everton aren't going to go down. Leeds may go down. Watford. See, so from 16th to 20th is really it. I don't think Leeds will go down. I don't think so. I think it's between Watford and I don't know. I think Newcastle can, of course, but I think Norwich.
Look like they're just going straight because even they just lost. Billy Gilmore got a knock. He's going to be out for 5 to 6 weeks. So he's back at Chelsea now. So that is another player that they're going to miss. And it looks like they already accepted the fact that they're going to the championship.
I think they're done. I honestly feel sorry for Dean Smith, but I don't. Because why did he take up that job? It's a job you just know you're going to get relegated in.
Yeah.
You just don't have the players to do so. They are championship players, and they just can't do it in the Premier League. So it's like, So I just think that with Norwich City, even though with a good manager in Dean Smith, I think they're still going to end up going down because of the players. He just doesn't have the players. He's got literally all championship players, except from, you can exclude the players like Timo Pukki, I think. He's
even
exceptional.
Timo Pukki is not really scoring the way he used to.
No, but I think it's more because he's exceptional, but he's not getting the service from the players.
Yeah,
you put him in a team. Look, you put him in a team with, okay, maybe say Liverpool. You've actually got a service on the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Salah, Mane, putting in the crosses in. He needs chances to score. He can't score otherwise.
Yeah.
That's why I just think that with Timo Pukki, you almost feel sorry for, because Timo Pukki just looks lost. He's getting no service on the pitch. So how are you expecting him to score? He's the only goal threat.
That's a very good point.
So I just think that Norwich dead and buried. I think Burnley, they've been in this position many times, and we've seen them come out of this. So if they can do it again with losing their main man Chris Wood to Newcastle, if that rumour's true, many people are going on about it. Look, Watford, they can go down, but I think Watford have a good squad, and I think, Emmanuel Dennis can get the goals from some match winners, I've got Josh King, who's been good this season. I'm not going to say elite, I'm not going to say poor. I think he's been good, average, good this season. Yeah. Leeds United, look, I think you say they haven't been good. I mean, the expectation was much higher than where they are right now. The expectation was, I say higher, I mean higher. I mean, I predicted them, I think it was like six, I didn't say six, I think predict them to be like 7th or 9th, something like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, and I'm pretty sure many other people predicted them.
Yeah, I predicted them actually to finish like 11th.
Yeah.
In the end of the season.
Yeah, so the expectations were massively high for Leeds, and that might have what really downgraded them.
Okay, so
Leeds
we have
definitely go down, but I think I'm gonna go with my final three then. I'm gonna go with my final three. I'm gonna go with Norwich, Newcastle, and I'm gonna go with, it's a tough one for the
Burnley, right?
I'm gonna go with Burnley. So the same standing three. I think I'm gonna have to go with that.
All right, DJ in the house. DJ, what's going on, brother?
Hey, how you both doing? You're good?
Yes, we're good. Are you still?
What's been going on?
Yeah, we're just watching the game and talking about all the craziness going on the market right now.
Yeah.
Aston Villa killing it.
No, yeah.
Chelsea still monitoring and waiting and all the good stuff.
No, it's a bit of a frustrating time, I think, for us at the moment in terms of what we're bringing to what signings. I think what people got to realise is Chelsea don't generally go into the January transfer window unless it's really an emergency, is really needed. I think we've done that in the past, and we bought some horrendous buys in January. And I think everybody would know that. And I think this time around, I think what Chelsea are doing now is it's more of a fact of, we want to bring someone in, but I don't think they really want to spend the money if they don't need to spend the money. And I think from what I'm hearing, what I'm reading, from what I'm hearing from various streams, what I've heard recently, I mean, it looks like we're going to more or less bring somebody in on loan. It looks like the talk for Emerson looks like that. I've heard those. Emerson apparently, there was a new. I saw. I think someone's doing a show on it. I'm not sure who it is, but apparently. Emerson, whether it's true or not, Emerson does not want to come back to Chelsea on this. I don't know what you want to believe back to Chelsea in terms. So I don't know where we are on that at the moment. It's a bit of a frustrating time. And as I said yesterday, there was talk of Osman Dembele being linked to us. Adama Traore was linked yesterday with us. All these names are just prompting up. It's just all speculation. There's a lot of speculation going on. The only good news that came out today, and I'm sure Farhan may have spoken to you about it already. I don't know if you guys saw earlier on. I think it was about 10 or 15 minutes ago. There was tweets going around and broken that Antonio Rudiger has now decided he wants to stay at Chelsea. There's various, and it's not just one person saying it. There's various accounts going on about it.
Yeah.
And Christian Falk said it from
FC Bayern.
He's a big one. FC Bayern. So when he comes out with something like that, generally he's usually right. Generally, Christian Falk. So so that could be something.
Yeah, it's because the money that he's been offered is not good, or he just decided all of a sudden to stay.
I think it could be that, but I also think let's not kid ourselves here, guys. Even Farhan would know this. I know he's a Leicester fan, but I think he knows this. I think we all know here, and I think everybody in the comment section will know. Rudiger has always wanted to stay at Chelsea. Okay, that has been his priority, was to always stay at Chelsea. But the contract that he was getting offered by the football club, it was not up there to what he wanted for the other compared to the other players that were getting. So he was getting less than what other players were on, which I get to some degree can be right, because obviously he's thinking to himself, I'm the best centre back at the football club at the moment. I deserve to get this. I'm 28 years old. I'm looking for one big contract now, and I can understand why he wants it at Chelsea. And I can see now that I reckon the clubs will come to some kind of I think him and the club will come to some kind of a compromise, and I think he'll end up staying. I really think he will stay. But again, until that's all done and dusted with, we can all speculate saying he's going to leave, because people are still saying they think he's going to get out. And then I saw today that Manchester City, Tottenham, and Manchester United are 3 clubs in the Prem that want in now. So it's not just the clubs in Europe that want in, like your Bayern Munich, your Juventuses, your Real Madrid's, PSGs. I mean, we're now talking about clubs in the Premiership now looking and showing an interest in him now. So, he seems to have gone up quite a bit. A lot of the clubs want him now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. If they're willing to pay that kind of money, then of course we know he's probably going to go there. Regardless of his commitment to Chelsea, I think if he was to get offered a good offer somewhere else, he may take it. But I for one still hope he will stay at Chelsea. That's what I think from listening from Christian Falk's last tweet. And tweets going around, it looks like they're trying to sort something out again, and he's come out and says he wants to stay at Chelsea. So let's go by that, I'm assuming now.
Yeah, but we have to make a decision before the end of the season, because if they don't stay, and then we're gonna have to get some people in.
Agreed.
So Man United, according to some news, they're going for Zakaria. And also they are going for Brighton, Tariq Lamptey from Chelsea.
I saw that.
And
I saw that.
So Rangnick is going to make some signings in January, and probably try to finish top 4. So guys, do you think Man United can finish top 4? Can you predict top 4?
Yeah, I can. I think I'd go with Man City top.
For sure, that is another class.
Yeah, Liverpool second, Chelsea third. And I'm going to go with Arsenal fourth. I think Arsenal continue this quick forward for the rest of the season.
Arsenal? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna change my mind on that, Farhan. I'm actually going to say I'm not going to look. Everyone's saying Manchester City are favourites. So it's their title to lose now, obviously, So for this moment in time, I'm going to say, City to finish top. I'm going for Chelsea to go second. I think Liverpool third. And I think Manchester United will get that fourth spot. And the only reason why I'm saying they'll get that fourth spot is because Arsenal usually crumble towards, they always seem to have this crumbling situation, and United always seem to pick up towards the end of the season. We saw it happen last season with Arsenal. And I can see that same situation happening again. I just think once Rangnick gets him playing the way he wants him to play, and we all know the kind of football he likes to play, I think United will start cooking. They'll start cooking. They'll get to the fourth spot. And I think what we all have to worry about next season, guys, is if the money's in place, and he's going to go as this consultant or kind of like consultant director role at United next season. There's a worry for the rest of the Premiership, because this guy knows the market, he knows the young players, he knows the talent to go out there, and you can bet your bottom dollar bill all the clubs that all the targets that most of these clubs at us are looking at. Yeah, he'll soon get in there as well. And this is my worry: if United get that fourth spot, I've got a feeling they'll take that market by storm next season. And especially if you think about it, if they end up getting Ten Hag or even Pochettino at that football club, I'm at this moment in time thinking it's going to be Ten Hag. I reckon United are going to be on it again next season. I think they're going to be really up there next season, challenging proper on all fronts. I really do. That's a worry for the rest of the Premier next season.
I'm gonna head off then. Yeah.
Oh, you got? Oh, no problem. Fine.
Yeah.
See you later.
Thanks. Thank you for having me on. Thank you. Bye.
No problem. Bye. So there is a breaking news that Mino Raiola, the agent, is being hospitalized. He got surgery, but
really?
Some people really, I don't know why people do that, but if you read on the comment, it's just evil. Like somebody is sick, he's sick. Don't associate football and him being greedy and all that. It's just some nasty comment. But I don't know. Some nasty comment from people. But you know, people don't like him, right? Like fans don't like him, but players love him because he can get the best deals for them. So.
Yeah, I think what we've got to do as fans, not just as Chelsea fans, but just generally as fans, you know, separate the man from his work, for what he does.
Yeah.
Despite what he ever does and the stuff he does with his players, that's his job. But to go and wish bad on somebody, or generally, especially with this 5 substitutes in this competition, so maybe give them, if we're winning the game, give them maybe the last 15-10 minutes just to give them that kind of rhythm, you know, or that kind of play time. So when they do play, that they'll be ready for Manchester City with that kind of, with some kind of minutes in their locker. So in that kind of, I would do, as long as none of them get injured. This is the other thing we don't want to make sure happens. We don't want to see them getting injured, because obviously our players are coming back. And for me, it's got to be, you know, if we're 2-0, obviously we're more or less in the final. But again, as I said, I won't underestimate a Conte team. So regardless of who he's managing, and you know, on their day, Tottenham, as we know, if they really want to put a show on, especially at their grounds, they'll do it. And they've got their fans watching tonight as well. And
sorry, DJ.
But they could do. I'm not going to say they're going to.
Yeah. Sorry, DJ. I wanted to say it's a penalty for Mali. The second half already started, and it looked like Mali got a penalty because somebody. Oh yeah, no, he didn't even look at the ball. Oh no, he didn't even look at the ball. That is not fair. Like the guy pretty much gave his back, and pretty much the ball hit his. So it's 1-0, 1-0 Mali, and on a that's. I'm so bad not missing. I only watched some. I watched the Sudan game yesterday. I had a chance to sit and watch that yesterday because that was going on. That was a late kickoff, wasn't it? Sudan. Yeah,
and,
it was boring. It was 0-0, right? Like.
Yeah, and the penalty miss as well in that game.
Yeah.
What a penalty that was as well. Pele, is it Pele?
Yeah.
Pele missed that penalty.
I didn't even watch the game though. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. I thought I had to watch it because I do tend to watch that because of work commitments. I just don't get a chance to sit and watch the games now, you know. And they put them on at a time when I'm working, so it's difficult for me to sit and watch them. So I managed to watch that game instead, and it was slightly boring. But what I actually found funny, you know, they're showing it on Sky Sports. I think it was the Mali. Was it not the Mali game? Sorry, the game between. Nigeria and who is it? Nigeria. Who did Nigeria play?
Egypt.
Was Egypt?
Salah.
Yeah. Who was the the coach that asked for the? Who asked? I think it was the Nigerian coach who asked for Salah's picture to be taken with him.
I saw it on social media. You know.
And they lost the game, and they lost that game. And he's like, can I have a picture taken with me? You know? So that was cool. That was cool. That was nice. That was good.
Yeah,
it's just the way of making so much of it.
Yeah, and even Haaland, like need to sign some referees jerseys and give them. Yeah, so it's different when it comes to referees and players, but the guy is a coach, so you wanna just have a picture, probably. That is the last time to meet the king of Egypt, Salah. So, but Salah was very poor though. Salah is.
He was. I mean, I saw highlights of that game afterwards. I don't know. He seems. I don't know. Some of them, maybe it could be fatigue. It's their first game back. It's first game for the AFCON Cup of Nations. So you've got to give them some time to obviously get used to their way of playing. Because obviously he's come from Liverpool, so obviously it's a different way. But he should still. I mean, look, it was a bit of a strange game for me. To be honest with you, I wanted Nigeria to win. I wanted
Nigeria to win that game. Yeah.
So I'm glad they did win it. So
Yeah, he didn't get a lot of service, but also Nigeria midfield, like Ndidi, they made sure that he doesn't get even the ball. He doesn't even touch the ball. So that was a very good strategy. And depend also on players that he's playing with, who is around him. He doesn't have money anymore, no Jota, no Firmino. So
no Firmino.
Always gonna be difficult for him in the national team. But the burden that guy got to win the African Cup of Nations, it's just like Messi with Argentina, right? Like you have to win something. Man. So it's,
I mean, it's interesting to hear him yesterday. He said why there was an interview going on yesterday of him and his Liverpool contract situation, Salah, and he goes, "Look, the club know what I want. I'm not asking. It's not like I'm asking for loads. I'm not asking for much. They know, and it's up to them now. I'm just surprised Liverpool are not getting this deal summed up and done. To be honest with you, because I tell you what, this guy, if Liverpool are not going to give him what he wants. Real Madrid, PSG are not going to be scared not to give him that money.
They're going to give him more money.
And if he goes there and into those two clubs, I would love to hear. I'd love to hear a Liverpool factor on it, because there's a lot of fans out there that seem to think that his deal's done in the bag. It's done. He'll sign. We're not worried. I mean, maybe that might be the case because they know more about their football club than probably what I do. But from what I'm seeing from a person looking in from the outside looking in, for me it looks like he's waited for quite some time about this. He's had talks of him in October. I think it's been going for even longer than that, because this interview was done in October. He had an interview on Sky in October where he actually said in October, he said he was speaking to someone on Sky Sports in an interview, and he said, "Look, the club know what I want to do. The club knows I'm not asking for much. I want to stay." And he come out and even said, "I can't see myself wearing another shirt. I can't see myself playing against Liverpool." I mean, the guy's come out and said, I mean, it's obvious the guy is he's got a very good relationship with the fans. Fans love him. He loves their fans. I'm just surprised Liverpool are not getting this deal done and dusted, to be honest with you. But this is their owners, though, isn't it? This is FSG. Is that their owners? This is them, though, isn't it? This is what they do all the time, and they're not even backing Klopp either. I mean, I know he probably wanted to sign a few players as well. They don't seem to be backing him as well. It'd be interesting at that football club in the summer what's going to happen there.
Do you think that they're afraid of breaking like the wage structure if they pay him a lot of money and they want to keep like the bill a little bit low?
Maybe to some degree they possibly, but then you're thinking to yourself, there, Orbs, who is their best player at that football club? Okay, people argue the point of Van Dijk. Okay, Van Dijk's a defender. No. Yeah, he's a centre back. But you're talking about an attacking player who's on form, who's probably one of the best players around in the world. And you don't want to tie him down on a contract, and the guy's actually come out and says he wants to stay at the football club. He's not like a Hazard, where Hazard always said that my dream was to always go and play for Real Madrid. So we couldn't tie him down to a longer contract. He gave his years to Chelsea, whatever he did, but he always said, my final years, whatever, will be to go and play for Real Madrid. Okay, fair enough. He got his wish, he went. This guy now, he's not even mentioning Real Madrid. He's not mentioning Barcelona. He's not mentioning PSG, Manchester City. He wants to stay at Liverpool, and this is what makes it even more funny. So the guy, I personally would say, they can afford to give it to him because of Liverpool. I mean, look, this is Liverpool Football Club, for God's sake. They're not any old small football club. You know, they're one of the biggest clubs in the world. I mean, surely you can give the guy what he wants. But again, it's down to the ownership. It's down to the owners. It's down to the football club to tie him down. If they don't tie him down and they let his contract run, I think what's he got? What is it? 18 months left on his contract, or was it maybe not even less than that now on his contract? If someone comes and gives him, can you imagine if PSG said, okay, we'll give you this amount of money for him? I wonder if Liverpool will be in a position to actually say no. To actually be in a position to say, we don't need your money. We can keep him, but it looks like they need to sell to buy at Liverpool at this moment in time. So if he's one of those assets they need to sell to strengthen their team.
Would you take him back at Chelsea?
Personally, I would love him at Chelsea. But then who does he come in place of? I mean, you ask. I mean, you look at
he's gonna play for ahead of everybody, though. But you know what I mean? Because the guy got end product. That's what we need.
It's true, bro. So then you're looking at in that attacking plays where you'll play. You're looking at Havertz, Pulisic. You're looking at Odoi,
even
Ziyech. Yeah. So these are the plays that he will possibly come in for if he was to come in there. But yeah, I mean, we'd have to sell one of them. I mean, you know, again, from what I'm hearing from talks from what I'm hearing around, you know, Timo Werner will be on his way in the summer, which will be a bit disappointing because there's talk of him going back to Germany. You know, which in some ways is a disappointment because, as I said, I've always had hope for this guy, and I still do. But every time he seems to play, he just seems to not want to. I don't know. He just doesn't seem to be on it.
Like he's getting even worse. He's getting to positions. That's the problem. You're getting to position behind defenders and offside and all that. But for what? You know, that's and with Broja now coming up, it's gonna be very difficult for us to resist any kind of offer. Don't you think so? Because Broja is killing it. Yeah, Armando.
I know. Yeah, I know. And apparently Southampton are saying they're willing to pay 23 million for him.
We're not gonna take that.
Can you believe that?
Take your own money and go. Just run with your money. We don't need your money. Leave Broja alone.
23 million to get him in there. And I mean, this is always the situation with us, though, isn't it, mate? I mean, our football players go and do so well at these other football clubs, right? Yeah, and then they want him. I mean, Conor Gallagher. I mean, Crystal Palace are coming out and saying that they're going to make a big offer for him in the summer. I mean, you know, if they don't make an offer for him, then there's talk. I've heard of Manchester City might throw their hat in the ring, as they say, you know, for him. So, again, this is all coming down. But this is all coming down to Chelsea Football Club and what we do. You know, I for one hope that Broja and Gallagher stay because they are our future.
Yeah.
You know, and look. You know, because sometimes there's talk of sometimes you've got to if something hasn't worked out, you've got to unfortunately say bye to that. And you know, as much as I love Timo Werner, I've been for this guy. Everybody knows, even people in the comment section who know who I am would know I've been vying for this guy to do so well from the time we signed him. But every time I've seen him play, he just doesn't seem to be like he got that goal the other day, which was a tap-in. Which was great for him, but he just doesn't seem to be like, you know, he doesn't seem to be the player he was at Leipzig. And you know, you're thinking to yourself, you know, where do you go with this? You know, people, you know, do we just cut our losses and let him just go back to Germany? I mean, there's talk of possibly him plus money for Haaland at Dortmund. How much of that is true, I don't know. I somehow can't see Dortmund doing that. And from what I'm hearing, Dortmund, it looks like Haaland is going to go to Manchester City or Real Madrid. That seems to be his two choices. So, again, you know, what do we do? You know, then there's obviously the whole thing with Lukaku. You know, we still don't know about this guy now. There's a lot of talk coming out about Lukaku saying that, you know, he's not going to be sold this January or next summer in the summer. And then you're hearing other stories coming out saying that Roma may cut his losses to take a 90 million cut on him. If someone wants to offer him 90 million, and let's talk of PSG, even that was completely shot down and said it was fake news. Yeah. But then it could have been fake news, but then you just don't know. You know, if PSG can't get their targets, and they think, oh, who's the only one that's left? And just like, okay, we'll go for Lukaku. Could that be an offer for Roman if they come and say, okay, we'll give you 90 million euros for him? I mean, could that be an offer that Roman could say, okay, go ahead and go and take him, and then we go and get someone like Vlahovic, you know, or someone like that. But then we got Brohard.
Yes, I wanted to tell people who are just listening, Mali still leading 1-0. It was a penalty, and if Bissouma is on the field, number 20, if Bissouma, remember him from Brighton?
Yes.
Very, very good one. And I heard that is going to be the last piece of this transfer window for Aston Villa, which is going to be crazy for them.
Really?
Yeah. Now they're done with Lucas Digne. They have Philippe Coutinho. They are going now for Yves Bissouma, and that team probably next season they're gonna fight for top 4. If you look at the team that they have at the moment. So
that's scary in itself, isn't it? I mean, look, you know, you got to give credit where credit is due. I mean, Steven Gerrard. I mean, you know, the guy's done well at Rangers. What a player he was, first of all, for Liverpool. You know, and then he went done well. Went done well at Rangers. It seems like now he wants to come and put his footprint for Aston Villa. I mean, if they, if they get this guy in as well. I mean, you know, you're then looking at the football clubs that are up the top 4. No one has actually really signed anybody, and these guys are making all the signings this January.
Yeah.
You know, it just makes you think where we're going. But then, you know, look, overall though, would you say Aston Villa have got a better squad than Chelsea? Overall, you put that 1 to 11 out there, have they got a better squad than Chelsea? No, I don't think they have. You know? So for me, you know, it's still. But what I will say is, you know, they are building something strong there, something big there at Aston Villa. And I tell you what, if they carry on, if they get Bazuma, man,
that is going to be some teams. They already have people like Bailey and Watkins, you know,
Leon Bailey.
Yeah, they have Ings. Yeah, they have a very good team. So I think next summer they might just go for maybe 1 or 2 more. And I'm talking more about next season because it's going to take time for them to gel. But next season, you have to watch out because they are coming for Arsenal, not for us. They are coming for Arsenal.
Not for us.
So Arsenal are going to go even further down with Tottenham. So, not for us. Yeah, we are in another level. Even if we, you know, even on the paper we look bad, but we're gonna end up by winning something or, you know, getting top 4 somehow. This is Chelsea. We win. This is a DNA.
Nah, mate, it's gonna be, that'll be funny. Can you imagine Aston Villa coming in there, and they overtake Tottenham and they overtake Arsenal to that top 4, mate. You know, that in itself is just embarrassing. I mean, the reason why I'm not, as I said to you before, I'm not ruling Manchester United out of anything because, as I said, next season, you know, if they finish in the top 4 this season, you know, next season you just know with Rangnick going upstairs, this guy's got a very, very good eye for young players and young talented players. He'll just go and get the best for United, and so that's one of the reasons why I'm not gone.
Yeah, the problem with that is, do you think that United are just like a developing team, or they just want to win? The project is good if they're gonna get youngsters, but just like Fergie said, that it's not much you can win with youngsters, so it's gonna take time for them to develop and start winning. So if they go all for youth, do you think that they can really challenge? Or they're gonna say, we are United, we got the money, we go there and got big names?
It depends on. You see, for me, as we all know, with Manchester United, you know, they are a team that won't that they build, yes, but they're also a team to win, and that's to win now. They're like us in that kind of like way. And when people don't make the comparison, saying, "Oh yeah, we're not one of those kind of clubs that sack managers. You want to win now." No, every club in that top 4 wants to win now, unless it's the clubs below that. So let's put the top 6, for example, right here. Okay, you know, you've got Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, okay, Man United, Arsenal, and Tottenham, right? I put them all in that agenda of top still. They all want to win now. It's not about, you have to win down the line and want to build. They all want to win now. Now, people will turn around and say, well, not really. Arsenal want to build. Well, not really, because if you ask any Arsenal fan tomorrow, I mean, what Arsenal fans got used to, and this is from their old manager, Wenger, is top 4 was the cup for them. Top 4 was the best ever thing because it was a trophy. We get top 4, it's better than anything else, and that's how he put it. In all the Arsenal and all those Arsenal fans that used to follow it, all like, top 4 is a trophy for us because we got into the Champions League. But no, it's all about winning something, winning a trophy, winning the Premiership title, getting into Europe. It's always nice getting into Europe. But if you're going to get knocked out of Europe in the first stages of it all, you've not really made anything, have you? Yeah. For me, every club wants to win, and they're no different to that. And Man United are no different either. And I can see if Rangnick does go upstairs, okay. For me, he's going to make. They're obviously going to bring a good manager in. Let's talk. As I said, the two main names in the hat at the moment are Poch and what's his name from Ajax? Ten Hag from Ajax. Yeah, they're the two. They're the two favourites that are in the hat for the United job.
Yeah.
Now, out of the two, I think it would be Ten Hag. The only reason why I keep saying Ten Hag is because I know Ten Hag signed a 1-year extension last summer to stay with Ajax. So his contract runs out this summer. So he'll be free to literally negotiate with any football club he wants come the summertime, unless Ajax decide they're going to up his contract to give him another 2 years or whatever. But from what I understand, he's more or less he's probably going to move from Ajax, and he's looking for another. He's obviously looking for a bigger club. Well, I say bigger club. He's looking for another club to go manage. So United looks like it's his one he wants. Now, if United end up getting him, I can see them. I can really see them getting some plays. And look, this guy knows the academy in Ajax pretty well. He can bring some plays from Ajax to that United team as well. He also, I'm sure, he knows players around all of Europe. I mean, this guy's not someone small. A lot of the big clubs wanted this guy once upon a time. Even we were linked with him. I don't think you remember some time ago as well. So, this guy's going to come in and he'll bring the players in. They'll sell the deadwood at United like all the football clubs are going to do. And they'll probably start afresh with some. There's a lot of talk. I mean, I'm surprised about it, but there's a lot of talk saying that Barcelona were looking at Bruno Fernandes. Right. I for one can't see United selling
money. Also
but
money. How much they have to pay for him? Yeah.
That's exactly it. And even though I know the Barcelona owner recently came back and said we're back. Well, you're not really back, are you? Because all you're basically doing is trying to get players in. I mean, you couldn't even register Ferran Torres until you signed what's his name on a cheaper contract. So when they say they're back, that cracks me up as well. We're back,
We're back.
But again, he said that we're back. Yeah. Was his actual thing? Barcelona said we're back. So So in that kind of like way, again, we're looking at Ten Hag, as I said. As I said, this guy knows the market, and he'll go and bring the best in for United if he is to become the manager. Even if Pochettino was to leave Paris Saint-Germain, and I'm understanding is that they want to get Zidane in, and they're trying to break a deal for Zidane to get him in as their manager for next season. So either way, you're looking at you're looking at either of those managers could become available for United, whichever one they get. So again, for me, it's going to be intrigued. It's going to be an interesting season next season, and I think, as I said, United will go and buy. They will start challenging, and I think other clubs have got to be careful with that because, as I said, with Rangnick at that football club and up above, we're going to be working from above now. He will basically find the talent that he needs to, and it's not just about it's German talent because he's obviously come from Germany, so he knows the players already from who they can go and get. I'm just reading quickly here that Melo from Juventus might be going on loan to Arsenal. It's just broke now.
Arta Melo. Okay.
It's been going on for quite some time in that news. And then I just also saw, is it El Ghazi? Apparently he may now be going to Everton.
Okay.
I'm seeing on there.
It was supposed to be some kind of swap with Dean, but probably they decided to do it separately.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Newcastle also, I heard that they are launching a very ambitious move to sign Man United target Amadou Haidara. Haidara is from Leipzig, right? RB Leipzig.
Yeah, the midfielder. Midfielder.
So Newcastle are fighting right now, paying people a lot of money to come to try to stay in the Premier League. So this is something to watch out. Anything else? Any breaking news? So people, feel free to ask questions or come join me. Still here for at least 20 more minutes, and then I will disappear until very later on. So Antonio Rudiger last week was he was not going to sign up according to some rumors, and then now he's definitely staying. We don't really know what's going on. Probably we're gonna have to wait.
It's not 100%. He's definitely staying. He's just come out and says he wants to stay, but nothing's been actually 100% certain that he's going to stay. He could still end up still going.
Oh yeah. So look at that, brother. Fabrizio Romano just tweeted and he said Everton are set to sign El Ghazi from Aston Villa. Deal at final stages. Medical test in place too. Last details to be completed in the next few hours. El Ghazi was discussed into the Digne talks as revealed a few days ago. But separate. It's gonna be in a separate deal. Basically, what he's trying to say here. So Digne signed, and El Ghazi, he's with Egypt, right? So in the national team, probably, yeah. So El Ghazi is going to join Everton very, very soon. In the next hours, it could be announced, according to Mr. Here We Go himself, Fabrizio Romano. Other news. Eric Bay future will be decided soon. AC Milan are interested in him as a potential new centre back on loan.
Yeah, it's a loan. It's a loan, yeah.
Okay.
With maybe with an option to buy. I don't know if they're going to throw an option to buy or obligation to buy. I don't know how it's going to work, but I think he wants out of United because because I think a lot of United fans were hoping that it'd be him and Varane as the centre backs when Varane came in. But he's either been injured, but he's not being given the opportunity to play. And from what I understand, he wants to be playing more regular.
I agree. That's the problem is injuries, though. He got some bad injuries. Okay. Man, people are moving. Chelsea is still monitoring and waiting. But we should be fun. I think we're gonna end up by getting Emerson, pay them $4 million or something. Oh yeah. Or Matson. I don't know. We need to do something right now. I don't want to wait anymore. So there are some changes, people, for the Mali. Adama Traore, not the Adama Traore from Wolves, because the Adama Traore from Wolves is from Spain, by the way.
Yeah.
And this Traore here is another Traore that plays for Mali, so don't get it twisted here. So Traore is out, and somebody like Keita, Koulibaly, something like that, he's on. And still 1-0. A penalty that I think that penalty... if I was the referee or I was working in the VAR, I was not going to give that penalty because the guy didn't even look at the ball. Kind of the ball hit him, from the backside.
Is there VAR? Is there VAR? There's VAR in it. Does VAR not check it? Was there no VAR?
Yeah, I didn't see check, but they straight away the referee already decided the penalty kick. So didn't have enough time to decide the VAR. But for me, to be honest, I won't give that kind of penalty. But
wow,
it's in the past.
Wow. Just saw some something just came while you were talking to me. I just saw something just prompted up on my screen. West Ham basically saying they are not looking to do any kind of negotiations for Declan Rice at all. And they're saying that if someone wants to buy him, they've got to spend 200 million to get him.
Are they serious?
That's a joke, isn't it?
That's a joke. That is a bad joke.
That's a joke. No, it was. I don't know.
I'm not paying that kind of money ever.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Come on.
Now it's gone from what 150 million. Like 100. First of all, it was 80 million. No, 60 million. Then it moved to 80 million. Then 100 million. 150 million. Now it's 200 million.
That is a joke.
Seriously, mate.
So
what are they on? Whoever said that? Seriously.
There's a penalty being checked, but I don't know for what team. Let me double check. Oh, he's probably going to give a penalty against Mali. So it might be, 1-1 very soon. VAR checking, people. He's going to check. He's going to the screen right now. And Tunisia might have just a penalty, and the VAR got involved. We are waiting right now for the VAR decision, so which I think just give them a penalty, because the first penalty for Mali, I have to be honest with you, I don't believe that was a penalty. I don't believe that. Nobody is gonna. Yeah, that was a handball. Yeah, give it a penalty. That is a penalty for Tunisia. I don't care. Give them a penalty and make it just be fair. What? Awarded? Yes. Yes. That is a penalty, because this is even worse than the one that you awarded. Yeah, that is a penalty, man. Penalty. Well done. Now it's going to be 1-1 very soon. Penalty. Penalty for Tunisia, people. That is fair. Yes, let's do it. Because I don't like injustice. Tunisia, a penalty. Now you need to score. So we're waiting for 77 minutes in my location, people. Still a little less than 15 minutes for the game to end. 1-1. The captain, Kazri, what the name of the captain? Is going to take it. Let's go. The link is there. Bobby is on top of the chat, the comment chat, just on top there. It's pinned.
Ah, Bobby. Come on, Bobby.
Yeah. Bobby is coming. Oh my word. They saved it. Yes. Got it. I want it to be 1-1 because I don't like injustice. The first penalty was
it a good penalty though?
The goalkeeper. Just give some credit to the goalkeeper, but got it, man. Saved by the goalkeeper. A very good save. He's just like Kepa, man. They got Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, man. When it comes to penalty, they got Kepa. That's got it. I just wanted to be 1-1 because I didn't like the penalty awarded for Mali, so we can see the last 15 minutes of real football. Now missed. The goalkeeper was Kepa. That is Kepa brother, because when it comes to Kepa, he can save. Okay, Bobby, let me send it again, Bobby. Let me send the link to Bobby Smokey again. Copy another link for Bobby. Boom. Paste it. Boom. Boom. Here we go. All right, Bobby, it's done. As you can tell, my last comment, you're gonna see that link. Oh, I see. So I have to end this poll in order for people to see. Oh, I see. Let me just even end the poll. So yeah, it's there, Bobby. Oh man, got it for Tunisia. Not they have some kind of water break or something, man.
Have they got a water break? Have they?
Yeah, they did.
Hey, Ogs,
Yes, sir.
what do you make of the Osman Dembele links? Because I know there was a few tweets going around yesterday about it. I was reading it. I've gone on a few streams generally after that, and I know a lot of the fans don't want this deal to happen.
Yeah,
So,
Osman Dembele.
Your thoughts on it?
Yeah, this is a tough one for me because, first of all, if you asked me that same question like a few weeks ago, I was going to say immediately, no, don't bring that brother at the team. Hey, Bobby. Okay, so Bobby is in the house.
Guys.
Hey, so we're discussing. I'm answering to Mr. DJ about Ousmane Dembele. So for me, if you ask me the same questions like a few weeks ago, I was going to say no. But according to many reports, he got some good relationship with the manager Thomas Tuchel, and he just got married. Like he's disciplined now. He's not injured, so many factors are kind of coming together because he used to be like a kid. He used to be like very childish, playing video games like the entire night, not sleeping, always miss training sessions. So I think with the new lifestyle, it can discipline him to really play football and be in shape. That is another side. But my head just say no, it's going to be something, and that brother is going to bring even more problem, more injuries, and all that. So I'm not really sure so far, DJ. I am not sure about Dembele. Bobby, what do you think about Dembele to Chelsea?
About Dembele?
Yeah, Ousmane from Barcelona on free.
Yeah, I don't think it's really a player for us, to be honest.
Yeah.
We don't need him. We've got young Broja to come back.
Exactly.
Well, they don't play the same position. That's what I can say. He's a proper winger, like with some end. Yeah, I wanted just to throw it out there. But
yeah, but what are we doing with him? When we're looking to bring back Gallagher, we're looking to bring back Broja. People like Gilmore. I don't really see what he's worth, really. And another injury-prone player, expensive wages, faulty temperament.
Yeah,
it's not for us. I just want to make a comment about this AFCON, if I may.
Yeah, sure. Go on.
You know, this is the first time I've really watched it. I've watched bits. I've watched sometimes bits of the final over the years. I've probably been working most of the time it's on, and this week that I'm working, it's been easier for me to watch it. And I've really got to see what it's about. Some of the games are incredibly boring at this stage. Some are quite lively and quite interesting. But I've noticed something about North African football. And it's very defensive.
Okay.
You know, they play the old way, just wait, try to get teams on the counter-attack. And it kind of kills their games and makes it boring. And it seems as if the other nations playing against them have understood this and are just attacking them expansively. And that's why they're struggling at the moment. That's just my take on it. I'm just seeing it. I'm like, just come out and play. The others want to come out and play, and you're trying to be too clever, and it's not working.
Yeah.
I mean, because of Egypt yesterday, they were so negative, and they were punished for it. Today, Tunisia. I watched little clips of the Algeria game. I don't know how defensive they were, to be fair.
Yeah, they were attacking. They just didn't have enough chance because the goalkeeper actually got the man of the match.
He made some incredible saves.
Incredible saves. So that one is different. But I know what you mean. So I think the second game is gonna be different because this is just
better. They'll come out a bit more.
They'll come out a little bit more. That's all I can say. So
yeah, they need to come out and play because when they do come out and play, I mean, perhaps it's unfair saying all North African nations, the ones I've seen. Like I'm watching Tunisia now, and when they do come out and play, it makes for so much a better game. Do you know what I mean? For both sides.
Yeah. That's for true. We're gonna see more attacking football next round or next game, because this is the first game they try just to get a point. They try not to lose the first game of the tournament, kind of. But I'm sure from the second game we're gonna see more attacking football, because North African football they dominate Africa, because most of their players play in Europe, and they have some.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
I hear they're the dominant force, but they're certainly not showing it from these first rounds.
Yeah.
Is my brother DJ still there?
Yeah, he's
yes,
working
I'm still here, bro.
home, so.
I'm still here.
DJ.
I'm working and talking. I'm working and
talk,
talk
so.
and listening to you guys, man. I thought I'd
It's
give you
always
guys
good to speak to you. I heard, what was that you're saying about West Ham? What foolishness are they saying?
Yeah, it's just
200 million
this
for the Clowns.
foolishness tweet that just came out from somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Some maybe playing. It looked like it was actually one of the. It looked like it was one of those sources that give all this transfer information, and they're saying that West Ham are now quoting 200 million for Declan Rice. I'm like, what? No way.
It's not going to happen.
Nice. I guess
Crazy, isn't it?
I don't know who's come up with that, but hang on. As the referee said, the game's over with 5 minutes to play.
What?
I think the referee's called off the game.
You what? Seriously?
Are you serious?
I'm not even. What's happened?
It's like, I don't know. Wait, hang on.
No, it's not. It's not. It's still 5 minutes to go. It's still
There's
5
5 minutes to go. It looks like he called off the game.
No, I can't tell.
Hang on, I've got some volume going now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he
No.
called it off early.
No, but
Maybe
he made
his
a
watch wasn't
mistake.
set right.
He made a mistake. They're gonna talk to
you
him
can't
from the
make this
VAR. This is another scandal here happening.
Oh, how bizarre.
Scandal. What's happened? He called off the game 5 minutes before the end. He's called the
Yes.
He blew the
Oh.
final
I think
whistle,
he's,
whistle 5 minutes to the end.
I think his watch just betrayed him.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, they
goodness, that
started
is
up
going to
again,
be
yeah.
all over internet. That is another meme.
Oh, red
no.
card.
Red card.
Yep.
Red cards
So
to
you guys
who?
are watching. You're,
I think
you're
this
watching.
referee's a bit confused. I don't know what's happened there.
I don't know either. I'm lost. I'm lost. I
Who is
don't know. You talk to us,
That's
Mister.
a red card.
To who? To
Oh my, to the Mali guy. Oh, he did catch him, but that's not a red card.
Jesus. What is happening?
Wow.
Here? This is a scandal.
This is insane.
Oh man.
That referee shouldn't be in the
No
football
studs
field.
showing nothing. He just... Wow.
I must watch the highlights of that game later. I must go and see. I'm missing that all, mate. You guys are telling me all
I
the
don't
information's
know.
going on. As I said,
Oh my
You've
goodness.
got to watch this, DJ. This ref is
I'm gonna
just...
He need
is something else.
a red card for himself. That referee need to give himself a red card. I don't understand.
Oh,
That
VAR's calling him. VAR's calling. First of all, he stops the game 5 minutes to the end,
Uh-huh.
and then
man.
he's sent this guy off.
Yeah, I saw
For
the
that.
foul though. The foul was bad, but I don't understand the whole craziness for 3 minutes. I don't understand. Oh my goodness! Somebody got the red.
At worst, this is a yellow card.
That is a yellow card, but he gave it a red straight. I don't know, maybe to correct his mistakes, what he just did. I don't know. This referee needs a red card for himself.
Oh dear me.
Oh my goodness me.
No, I don't understand that. That's not right.
Yeah, not right. The red card stand, and the guy is out. He went actually to the VAR box or whatever screen. He decided just to. Oh my!
There was no point him going to the VAR box, because you know, his decision was wrong, but he didn't want to admit it.
Yeah, he didn't want to admit it, that's for sure. This referee needs to be given a red card himself. Get a red card for me. You out, brother, you out. Take him out.
Oh, gosh, you can't make this up. First of all, he blows the final whistle on the 85th minute. And everybody's bemused. They're looking, wondering what the hell's going on. Then he decides he got it wrong, and then he restarts the game. There was no way he was going to say he got that red card wrong as well.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
That's going to be all over social media. That's
Right now it's already started.
And
it's a scandal. This is a scandal.
Now he's blown the final whistle again.
Oh, for sure.
And it's
everyone
on the
giving him a round of applause.
89th minute. He's crazy.
Seriously. In the 89th minute.
89 minutes. He's blown the final.
You must be killing me. Man, all the time that he took to go to the screen, all the time that the VAR took, he didn't even give 1 second extra. No, this brother just
The Tunisians are going mad.
Put him back in the first flight to his country. Send him back home. He doesn't deserve to be there. Oh my goodness! What
Where's he from?
I don't know.
Oh my God! I've never seen anything like this.
Scandal.
DJ, you gotta watch this, bro.
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm gonna see the highlights later. I've got it. It's later. It sounds so. Oh mate, that's what I was just saying to you guys. There's one thing I can't do because I'm working and chatting to you guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't watch the AFCON games, but I can jump on these little streams here and there because I'm working.
This brother is crazy.
To actually sit and watch the game, I can't do. But
okay, so one more news that I want to share here is like Nouman is gonna be the captain of ES Monaco.
You guys are telling me.
What do you say? DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's gonna restart the game again.
Are you serious, Bobby?
Honest, well, nobody's left the pitch. This geezer's blown the full-time whistle on the 89th minute. It's insane.
He was drinking something. He need to be on drug test or something. I'm telling you, he is on something.
They've got a police escort around him. The Tunisians don't want him to leave the pitch. Oh, you can't make this up. Honestly, this is...
That brother really needs to check. We need to test him. Because this game deserves at least 7 added minutes. Yes, because of everything that happened, the red cards, the VAR, the penalty, all the decisions that happened, and you didn't even give 1 freaking minute. Wow.
The first penalty that Mali had was weird. Mm-hmm. Then the penalty for Tunisia was okay, but they missed it. Mm-hmm. Then he stops the game 5 minutes before the end. Mm-hmm. Then he starts it. Mm-hmm. Then he sends off a Mali player 2 minutes later. Mm-hmm. He checks the VAR, but of course he doesn't want to admit he's wrong. And then a minute to the end, he stops the game. And the Tunisians are going berserk, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, and this is not a good publicity for African football, though. This is not a good publicity for African football. You don't do this.
No, it's not a good advert at all. But it's the referee. It's not even the game. It's the referee.
Yeah, it's the referee. Oh my goodness. This is the Anthony Taylor of African Cup of Nations. This is Anthony Taylor all over again. That is his brother right there.
That's a big shout. Calling Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, he is.
Oh boy.
Anthony Taylor of AFCON. Oh my goodness. So
wow, do you know what? If I was Tunisia, I would be pissed.
Yes, I am.
I would be so pissed now.
What is going on here? CJ, you have a lot of echoes. CJ.
Yes.
Not DJ. DJ is in the house, but CJ. Yeah, what do you have to say?
Man, this is so embarrassing, for real.
Okay. about the referee, right?
About the referee. Is he hungry? He wants to use the restroom or what? Why is he in the list?
Yeah, he can't wait. He need to go to the bathroom.
Wow.
You know, I've been watching football for decades. I have never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
Never.
Scandal.
This is a first.
Scandal. Never seen anything like this before. Wow.
Second mistake. Like he ended the match 5 minutes earlier, then has to do the same mistake again.
Again, yeah, in the same game, like
Even
4 minutes
the red
later.
card was a mistake.
My goodness,
Wow.
scandal.
He just lost his head.
That brother need to be sent back home and put to jail, or just he need to be sent back to England, because that is Anthony Taylor, brother. I am sure he got some connection with Anthony Taylor for sure.
They are related.
They are related to Anthony Taylor, that's for sure. Oh my goodness me. So yeah,
it's gonna be like it's gonna look like it's something they sold, like bribed or something.
But he gave the problem is it's just there is confusion here, because he gave a red card to Mali, which I don't think it was a red card, but a yellow, a penalty questionable, and he also gave a penalty to Tunisia. So it's confusing. Bribery against what team and why? I don't understand that, because it looks like
I don't think it's anything like that. I just think the geezer, he messed up. He got really confused at the end of the game.
Yeah, I think he's confused. Yeah, tension, pressure.
Yeah. And because he made a mistake, he didn't want to admit it. Then he made another one.
Yeah.
Then he didn't want to admit that. And then he's gone and made another one. And he's like, okay, I'm out of here.
I'm out. I have to go now. Yeah. That is more than enough.
If you watch very well, when he gave the red card was when he made that first mistake out of pressure. He just come and saw the tackle and just boom.
Boom. Red card. And then he went to the VAR to double check. And then
Whether
he confirmed it. He didn't wanna look like he made a mistake. So he went to the VAR and confirmed the freaking decision. Oh my goodness, this is not good.
Honestly, I think when he went to VAR to confirm the red card, I know for sure he knew it wasn't a red card, but he doesn't want to make it look bad for him.
Yeah,
exactly.
Of course, he didn't want to admit he was wrong.
Yeah.
Because if you watch that in slow-mo, there's no way.
No way that was
no
a penalty.
way. If you want to be generous, it's a yellow card.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, man. I probably need some coffee and do some walk. So Mr. CJ, say goodbye to people.
Goodbye everyone.
And I will see you next time. All right, Bobby Smokey, brother, thank you for helping. And don't get disappointed. That was just not one incident, but many of them, of course. But next time, we're going to have a better referee and a better game. You want to say goodbye to people, brother? Before I leave?
Yeah. Gosh, that's one of the most interesting things I've ever seen on a football pitch. Anthony Taylor definitely has some competition.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, I really feel sorry for the Tunisians, because they're going to feel very, very, very hard done by, despite the red card.
Yeah, that's for sure. Bobby Smokey, my brother, I will see you next time.
Take care, Bobby.
Take care. DJ, say goodbye to people. Thank you for helping, brother. Thank you.
No worries at all, bro. Thanks for having me on, Geese. I'll be on your next stream, hopefully, if I'm not working again. But I'll jump on off. But listen, mate, you have a good one. Take care, and up the Chelsea tonight. Yeah, win for us tonight. Yeah.
All right.
Speak to you later.
Thank you.
Peace, everyone,
so
in the comments.
Peace everybody. Peace out. And I'm gonna have to leave because this game was really, really frustrating game of football, to be honest with you. Anybody? The last I'm gonna answer to few questions from the box before I leave here. So everybody, man, what happened to people? What is happening? Red card, end of the game before the time. This is scandal. This is a big scandal, but hopefully next time we can have a better referee. Okay, so People, it was a pleasure. On your way out, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just one click away, and then we're done. Give the video a like, share, and I will see you next time when I go live. God bless you, and yeah, I said it already. I'll see you. Woo.
You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's on, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. 'Cause when you fall, get up, and if you fall, get up, yeah. Samina, mina, sankalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, waka, waka, yeah. Samina, mina, sankalewa, this one's for Africa.